What's up, everybody? Tindo here. That there's Hannah Warrior Princess rocking the Ah Real Monsters shirt. And listen, we got some stuff to do today. We got some work to get done, etc., etc. We're gonna go to our flea market booth, throw a few more items that we have priced in there. We're gonna actually start selling video games at our flea market booth. At least it's my leftover stuff from my collection. So our big goal today is to get there and get that stuff put in the booth. But we are gonna start at this lovely Goodwill, which is right down the road from that flea market. So let's do this and then get over there, and then we'll get into the rest of the stuff we got to get done today.
These are kind of cute. I've been really liking the melamine stuff. Just really nice and durable. And this one's really cute because it's got like I guess it's supposed to be a lime on the inside. I really like that. They're $1 a piece, so it'd be $6. I'll think about it. But a good start. It's a good start. Let's see. The moment we've been waiting for. The cooking dishes. Here we go. Fine. Not fine. Let's see. Interesting. That's a newer one. Nope. Definitely no. And definitely no. Okay. It's fine. Can't win them all. It's all good.
Keep finding $20 game cubes. It'd be worth it if the controller was there, but that's the second time this week. The second time. Aftermarket PlayStation 2. Bunch of nonsense. Should probably check what this is. Oh well, it's got $20 on it, so it doesn't even matter. Sometimes these cheap cameras, if they're like $5, you can sell them for 50. Just sometimes.
It's an ice bucket similar to the one I found a couple of weeks ago. Mine has like big, bright, colorful toucans on it, but it's like the same lining on it. It's also made in Taiwan, but it's got these like cute little stirring sticks. Like, they're really nice. This is supposed to come with cups, and mine does too, which explains the stirring sticks in this one. But how much was this? Very curious. It's only $3. I'm gonna carry it around, see how I feel.
Now this I'm gonna buy. Yeah, I'm buying that. All right, gonna get the shelf because we're reorganizing everything in our lives tomorrow and there's not enough shelf space, so definitely getting that. Also gonna get this gun. I talk about this gun all the time. It's a very complicated Nerf gun because first of all, it has to work, which this one does. It's good. It's got a spinning mechanism in here that's not that hard to break. It's got a chain that goes through the gun, and these chains have to take special bullets, not the normal Nerf bullets. So there's that. And then this box, the chain goes inside the box, and if you don't have the box attached to the side of the gun for the bullets to set in, the chain won't feed properly because it's too heavy. These wheels will not turn it unless it's sitting inside that box. Another complication. Another thing, there's a button cover that goes over here. It's usually missing, so that one's missing on this. And then there's a big tripod it sits on. And thankfully this is all here except for the button, which is not the biggest deal in the world. But the tripod's missing, but I have lots of extra tripods, so I'm gonna buy that. And the other thing I'm going to get is this little sorter box. These are actually quite expensive to buy new. They're like 20, 25 bucks. And people like to buy these to sort their sewing stuff and their jewelry stuff in. And I actually have a stack of them at home that I used to use to sort stuff in before I upgraded to my more expensive, bigger sorting boxes. But I kind of figure that I'm going to put a big lot of these together and sell them because people want these very specific ones. Romanoff products. They're expensive, I'm telling you. I see people walking out of like Joann's with them all the time. Quite expensive, but that's it. Let's get this. Yeah, it's pretty good. 2
emotes, 2 nunchucks.
Hold up. So Hannah's still inside paying for something, and I'll tell you why. After the Goodwills opened back up, after being shut down for the coronavirus, they stopped using their lock boxes where they put more valuable items. I imagine it was just to limit contact between employees and customers and not have to be face-to-face to show things in the lockbox. I don't know exactly, but every Goodwill in town stopped using them. And plenty of Goodwills actually got rid of their lock boxes, took them to the back room, whatever. But slowly all around town as we went on this last week or so, there's been stuff in lock boxes. It's just they're propping up every other time we go back to another Goodwill. It's like, oh, they're using the lock box again. So there were a couple Wii's in that lock box. I don't know if I got a good shot because it was all in a rush because we actually had already checked out. And then on the way out, I walked past the lock box. I was like, oh, there's 2 Wii's, a Super Nintendo in there, and a giant box of Legos. The giant box of Legos was almost worth it, but it was like half connects. So I passed up on that. But we bought a Wii that was complete for 20 bucks. Not a terribly bad deal. And the other Wii though that was in there, it just had an extra controller and it was 40. So we passed on that one, but we're gonna leave with the Wii. Hannah's bringing it out now. I am gonna put the rest of this in the van. I need more of these shelves. I'd rather they not be plastic, but I gotta get something to organize stuff now because our life is in disarray. And every little bit helps. She's unfortunately had to get in line behind a bunch of people, so she's probably gonna be a minute. I'm gonna get in this van, turn the AC on, because it's hot. I'm telling you, it's hot today. How much did it cost with the coupon?
$16.
$16 Wii, that makes it even more worth it.
Well, it was $19.49 on the tag, so I ran to the back and got a green tag Corel cup.
Really? Did you make the lady wait on you?
No, I just got out of line, so
okay.
Got this for 75 cents to push me over 20 bucks so that I got that for $16.
The 20% off coupon that we have here in Phoenix is so great. If you don't know if you have coupons in your state or in your part of the state, make sure to look and see if you do, because ours is just here in Phoenix. If we go up an hour or so north of town, it actually doesn't work. But every month, if you're on the newsletter chain, whatever they call it, you'll get a 20% coupon at the beginning of every month. And we actually use it on these guns too. I wish I could film some of this stuff, but obviously the cashiers don't want to be filming stuff. But this gun and this case and the shelf came out to 17, 18 bucks.
Yes.
So I actually went and grabbed that second little gun that I bought, and I didn't even plan on getting it, but it actually made it 45 cents cheaper to buy that gun. So that 20% coupon is pretty great. Make sure you don't have any, it's different in different places. There's a part of Indiana I've shopped in, they don't have a monthly coupon, but they have a point system where you get dollars off every so many purchases, you know. So there's different things in different parts of the United States. So check your area, make sure there's no system where you could save a few bucks.
We were sleeping on that coupon for a long time until someone behind us in line was like, do you want to use my coupon? I was like, coupon?
Coupon for Goodwill?
Yes.
All right, let's run over to our toy booth now. Let's throw some stuff in there, and then we'll try to hit another Goodwill or so on the way home. All right, it's flea market time. Got a whole bag of goodies to throw in there. I'm pretty excited about some of this stuff. We get asked a lot if we sell video game stuff in our booth. And we've been meaning to, but we're not gonna actively shop to sell stuff, to sell gaming stuff, at least yet. In our booth, we're thinking about doing a few consoles and just a handful of games, but like the games going in today are just like all my doubles, you know, nothing special, nothing we exclusively hunted for, but let's get in here. All right, first thing going up, check that out. TIE Fighter helmet. Add it to the Star Wars collection. Too bad it couldn't have been up here at the same time with that Stormtrooper helmet I had, because it sold first, but we still got a clone trooper. We got that bad boy, we got Boba Fett. And then, if you remember, what was it, just a few days ago we installed a new shelf here, and pretty sure we're gonna make that the gaming shelf. So I'm gonna, for now, just throw the video games down here on the bottom shelf. All right, video games. We've just got such a random mix of them. There's a couple good games in there. There's like some Doom games. Got a bunch of PSP OMDs. Got some Lego plates for the Lego cart. I meant to bring a bag of Legos to put in there today, but I forgot because we finally sold one, and I'm just gonna not keep a overabundance of them in here. Just gonna keep replacing them as they sell. We've got a bunch of trading cards to go in our trading card basket as well. That's almost full. But this is just all bags of piddly stuff I find at the thrift and put them 10 in a bag and put a holo in there, put a rare. There's a couple in there that have like really good cards, so it's worth buying a handful and trying to get a good one. And then Rubik's Cubes, etc. Put them up here. We actually found out that some of these are quite valuable. I think these are going on eBay for 15, 16 bucks, something like that. I think it was the day before yesterday's episode where I installed this new sticker shelf, and it's worked out pretty well because before I put these bigger containers in, we'd come back, they'd all be shuffled together, but everything is pretty much perfectly separated the way that it's supposed to go. Dragon Ball Z and other cartoons and stuff, Office, Parks and Rec, Pokemon, and they're all where they're supposed to be. But we'll see how it looks after this weekend, because the weekend's obviously going to be bigger sales days, and maybe they'll be shuffled again, but we'll see. But I'm happy with it. Are you happy?
Happy.
And that's going to be it for the toy booth. That was pretty simple, I know, but we took the time to price everything before we came here, so it's all good to go. I'm pretty happy about it. We were near having all the shelves here full. If you remember a couple weeks ago when we opened it back up, there wasn't quite enough in here, but I'm starting to feel pretty good about it. But I think this big shelf right here that has camera stuff on it, it has the video games on the bottom down there, and I'll probably move those up to the top and then put a couple consoles, throw a Wii up there, a couple Xboxes, etc. And maybe in this store, I'll be the video game dealer. I don't know, but that's for the future. It's a thought for the future. I do have a couple 360s ready to sell. I think I have 2 PS3s ready to sell. We just bought that Wii, so maybe next week when we come back to restock, we might just throw some consoles in here. What do you think? All I can say is it needs more yellow. I'd probably say that every time though. You ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Here we go. Next stop. We drove a little bit out of the way to come to this Goodwill just because we like it.
I like it a lot. Some really cute rolling pins here. Like, this is crazy. It's got the little stand for it and everything. This is really heavy. And this one's kind of vintagey, but it's probably not a thing. This is really cool. Just see-through glass. I like this one too. They're really nice. Considering getting this one, I would get this if it wasn't $5, but this one's a little expensive. It could be worth it though, because I feel like I could get a good like 25 bucks out of that, but maybe. These are kind of cute too. Everything's so well organized here. Also, there's this. Okay. Ooh, these are so cute. Just really vintage spoons. Interesting. Let's see what's in the cooking section. This guy is still here. Color tag is he. It's pink. Probably gonna wait a little bit more on that one. Someone's probably not gonna get that if they haven't gotten it so far. It's been here a couple weeks. Nope.
There's not a lot.
Rock your place.
What'd you find?
Found double coating ware. Look. Ah, even cheaper.
Very nice. Well, I've found a couple things. Here's one of those light cases.
Nice.
I mean, it's not really one of the great ones. These light cases were expensive when they came out. Obviously, it's for an older model iPhone, so not so great. But $249. I'll probably take it and take some of the electronics out of it. Actually, the little strips of LED in here are quite small but bright for what they are. And then I found another one. I just bought one of these at the last stop, so not all is lost.
Found some coating ware. A little stack. That's fine. Ooh, it's cheaper. Maybe. I might get that one. Ooh, that one's even cheaper. Definitely getting that one. Should I get both of them? I feel kind of silly paying $2.49 for one and $3.49 for the exact same thing, but you know, win in Goodwill. Here's that pan again. It's $5. I bought this yesterday for this exact same price. It was worth it because it's like not something I see every day, but apparently I see it every day. Do I get another one? I don't know. Probably not. I'll think about it.
All right, it's irrational purchase time. Ninja Turtle sandwich boxes. I wish all 4 of them were here, but I've got a Ninja Turtle shelf. I'll give them a couple $1 markup, put them on the Ninja Turtle shelf at the flea market. Look, Ninja Turtle sandwich boxes.
Those are cool.
It really just makes me want a sandwich.
Look, this pan is following me. This is the 3rd one I've found since I bought that one.
Very nice.
Interesting. I bet this goes with it.
Oh. I think that's the one.
I think I need to get it then.
How much is it?
$4.49.
All right, I got it. Let's go. All right, well, we bought a bunch of nonsense, didn't we? Let's go sit down and talk about all this nonsense real quick. Okay, it's time to prepare the IKEA bag, which currently only has a Wii in it. If you've been watching the channel for a little while, you probably know that I have a really fancy shelving system of sorter boxes that I keep nuts, bolts, screws, zip ties, small consumable parts for our shop in. Before I had that expensive set, I had a bunch of these because these show up a lot at the Goodwills and they show up a lot, especially at the bins. So I was about to toss them one day when I invested in my new system, and I looked them up and realized these are like 30, 40 bucks new, which is funny because my fancy, nice ones are like $10 a piece new. So whatever it is, I don't know if it's the fancy colors. Where's the other one of these I tossed it back here. For whatever reason, people who have already invested in this system and want these fancy colors, they'll pay pretty good dollars for them. So I'm just kind of gonna put a big stack of them together. I might still use them to sort some other secondary set of stuff in them because we are gonna have a bigger workspace coming up real soon. And but if not, I'm just gonna sell them. Either way, if they're just a couple bucks, I've been buying these up. So I've got a big stack of them at home right now.
Yay!
So into the IKEA bag. All right, let's talk about what you got.
I got a lot of nonsense. So I realized it was green 50% off today, which is kind of why we went earlier today.
So today's the day the new sticker is a half off.
Yes, so it just switched over from pink to green, and so this baby here is a beautiful little anchor hawking amber glass set, and I've been buying a couple of these. I don't know how popular they actually are, but I'm buying them for my flea market booth. So this is only $2. Definitely gonna pick it up for that.
We're taking a lot of, I would say, risks. It's not a big risk for, especially since we got a green sticker today.
Yeah.
But we're taking a few risks, buying things that we are just gonna have to see if they sell.
Yeah.
Hannah pieced this one together like a champ.
I mean, this knob is so obvious. Like that's the club knob.
Yeah.
And they may have also hodgepodged this together with some like Corningware lid. I don't even know, but I actually have one of these pants already, and I'm really, really tempted to keep this one.
All right, let's play drums. Okay, you got a couple more pieces of Corningware. I did buy that silly cheap light iPhone case. Couldn't resist. And you got 2 Corningware dishes.
2 Spice of Life little dishes. These are great for filling out a set, but they were only like $1 a piece. So heck yeah, I'm super happy to get Corningware for $1.
Here's my find of the day.
Hey.
It was $1 for both of them, so it's just gonna be filler for our booth too. I'm super into that.
That's funny.
If I carried a lunch with me every day, would be keeping.
Some like set of brothers is gonna be super happy that
Well,
they're getting their sandwiches in Ninja Turtle boxes.
Maybe. Or somebody like me that has a Ninja Turtle shelf might just want to put them on there.
Potentially.
At any rate, I might actually just hold on to them for a little while, and this tape is really sticky. And see if I can't find the other 2 to put with it. That'd be pretty dope. I don't know who needs 4 sandwich boxes. Who's packing 4 sandwiches for lunches? This guy. Would you like your back scratched?
Yes.
Isn't that lovely?
Oh.
Look how scary this little hand is,
It
though.
is kind of lifelike in a weird way, and it's gross.
Yeah, it's strange. All right, let's keep moving. Here we go, next stop. That last Goodwill and this Goodwill, Hannah and I like them a bunch, but as you notice, that last Goodwill was kind of bare, so maybe this part of town isn't great right now, but I don't know. I haven't found any video games today.
Well, that's a tragedy. My least favorite thing about thrift shopping is finding something that's beautiful but not worth the money. This piece is a vintage 70s pair of polyester pants. They are canary yellow, as you can see, but they are also too expensive. These, like, I would be ecstatic about for $5. I'm still tempted. They're so pretty. Ooh, there's another. Dang it. Somebody donated all their stuff in the 70s, and I want to talk to them and see if they have any more.
So there's a good bunch of Legos here, $7.49, $5.49, $5.49. I'm thinking about buying these $5.49 bags, because there's a lot of good colors in there, a lot of standard blocks. I like seeing healthy mixes like that. There's also a lot of nonsense in them, bouncy balls and other rando toys, but I'm probably just gonna buy them because I'm getting desperate today. It's not been a particularly great day, so let's just buy nonsense, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, what's this? Ninja Turtles. And a giant apple. It's BFA, you know what I'm saying?
There's a bunch of grill dishes here, really pretty. My grandma used to have that set. I really like those a lot. I wish they wouldn't do $2.50 on those. I wish they were $1 a piece, since then I'd consider it. There's another little bit over there, but probably also too expensive. Yeah, I can only do so much on those. Really want to get one someday.
All right, there's a big bag of PEZ for a few bucks. It actually has some good ones in there. A lot of the dwarves, $3.49. I'm going to buy that. I haven't bought any PEZ on the channel for a long time. Let me check these bags of Legos. $5.49. Lots of good colors. Lots of actual blocks. And look, there's two. I think I'm just getting desperate because I haven't bought anything great today, so we're buying Legos, you know what I mean? Darlene, what's up, Darlene?
Those are kind of cool. How much are they? It's not bad. Those are probably from Hobby Lobby, though.
So they're in the middle of restocking here, and there's a Wii base over there. I just found a Wii power supply. I honestly feel like if we hang around for a little while, the Wii might pop up. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you're laughing. Well, there's a lot of cording-ware to look at. Got some wildflower dishes. Those are tempting. Oh, that one's half off. We're getting that. Some petite pans. It's like a whole cornflower set right here. It's tempting. These aren't bad. I might get that one. Yeah, I'm not getting that one. Another petite pan. I've never seen this pan before. It's like square. $5. That might be worth it. This really deep pan's nice. $5 for the deep pan. That's all really tempting. I don't want to buy a crap ton of it though. I mean, I should buy a crap ton of it. Oh, look at this apple bowl. This is kind of cute. I like this too. It's very Pyrex inspired. This thing's kind of cute too. Interesting. Made in Japan. I like things made in Japan. Usually really cute. Okay, I think we're doing this one for sure because it's $2. We're gonna do this one because I don't have this pan. I'm gonna go maybe on this one. Just making a mess of everything. Not this one, even though I don't have that pan. No. I'm gonna get the other one for $3. I don't want to spend $4 on that one. Let's do. No. I think let's just get these. Okie doke. Sweet. All right. I was really regretting not getting some of these other little pans up here because, like, I didn't have some of them. I didn't want to spend that much on them, but I just found 2 more that are green, so they're half off. Sweet. Very happy. We're getting those guys, and we're gonna get these guys. That's a bargain. So I always check the jackets in this Goodwill because this one we refer to as the jacket Goodwill because I found a Levi jacket here from the 1940s that was worth about $1,500 to $2,000. And I just found a Levi jacket. It's not that good, but it's from the 80s and it's beautiful. It's $10, so she's mine.
Well, all things considered, that stop was pretty wild.
It was good.
Lots of great dishes, bags of Legos, and this jacket's probably gonna be fine of the day, don't you think?
Yes, very excited.
All right, you gotta talk about this jacket first. We're just gonna have to start calling this the Levi Goodwill or something.
Yes.
The second time.
Okay.
Okay, it's not a $2,000. Did you tell him on the clip you already made?
Yeah.
So the last jacket we found here was just our find of our lifetime so far.
So cool.
Yet to be topped, but this is still a nice find.
This is from the 80s, so you can tell because the sleeves are a lot bigger, the chest is a lot bigger, and it's got the really big leather patch. So I would probably throw this up for about $70. So
very nice. Yeah, we'll probably get that out of it too, because that's people like Levi jackets from that era.
Really popular right now.
Now, if you're pretty new to the channel, you're probably not going to remember this, but really early on in this channel, we bought just the biggest score of PEZ dispensers ever. We're talking
so many.
We're talking about 1,000 PEZ. We got them all for like $15, and I have a bunch of PEZ in our toy booth that we run in Kentucky, but we do not have any here, and I've been putting aside some to sell there, and I think I got a pretty good score. I don't know if all of the dwarves are in here, but the dwarves are little shorties, and there's a few more in here. So hopefully they're all in there. I'll have to find out later, but I'll be putting a couple bucks or $1, probably $1 on most of them, $2 on the nice ones, and throwing these in our toy booth eventually. You guys know how in our toy booths we have those carts with the labels on them? I need one that just says PEZ, because I've got a lot of PEZ ready to go. What else did you get? Show them your pots.
I'm very excited about these because they were all half off.
They were all green stickers?
Except for one, but there's a reason I got it. This one, blue cornflower, it's a deep pan.
So it was half off $5.49, very nice.
A little petite pan.
Very nice.
Little, or bigger wildflower one. This is a really sought after pattern, so I like those a lot. This one is really cool.
And this is the one you paid for?
Yeah.
How much did you pay for it?
$5.49, which is totally reasonable.
Not bad.
I've never seen this kind of rectangular squared off dish like this, and I'm really happy about it.
Very nice. Well, the last thing I got was 2 bags of Legos. These are probably going to be my find of the day. I've already lost the other one.
It's under my purse.
It's already buried. 2 bags, and they're all right. I bought them because of the colors that are in there. They're just like good classic colors. Yeah, not too many connects, etc., etc. But I'm not finding enough Legos. I already almost bought a big box of them earlier today. It was $50 for this big tub, but it's a pretty thin layer of Legos on the bottom, but it had a lot of plates in it, and I resell those plates a lot, and it almost made it worth it, but I'd have barely made it. I'd have spent 50 and maybe made 90 on them, so it wasn't worth it. But let's see, what's your favorite thing you got today?
The jacket.
Yeah,
Sure.
I almost have to just agree with you, but we'll say favorite thing you got's jacket. My favorite thing I got is the Legos. Although,
honorable mention.
These PEZ are an honorable mention because there's some good ones in there. There's even some Winnie the Pooh ones I didn't spot.
Oh, so cute.
Maybe another honorable mention.
Those are pretty cool. You found some really cool stuff today.
I found some really random stuff.
Yeah.
A little bit of a bummer that I didn't get any video games today, but I did right before we started filming today's video. I scanned all of the last week's worth of video games into my collecting app, And there was a bunch. It was way more than I remember. So a day off of buying video games, I think I can get away with. You know, guys, normally on these episodes, like we'll start off the episode by, you know, I'll show the games I'm scanning in from last week, and we'll start off the day with some chores. But we're actually, we're not moving apartments, but we're shuffling our apartment around. And so we've been leaving off a lot of stuff on our daily episodes that we would normally leave in. And some of you who have been here for a while probably noticed, but I'm explaining this now because we went out a ton of subs in the last few weeks, several hundred subs in the last couple of weeks, so there's a lot of new people here. So I'm just explaining this to say that, you know, we do a lot more on the channel than you've probably currently seen us doing. We have a lot of stuff that is in motion right now, but tomorrow is actually the day. Tomorrow, what is tomorrow? The 31st, and then the 1st is when we're getting everything out of the house to set up Hannah's new flea market booth, so you've got that to look forward to. And then our house will kind of go back to normal, and we'll be doing a lot of work, a lot of projects, a lot of stuff that we've been buying up stuff for. Hannah's got a lot of sewing projects she wants to put on the channel. I've got a lot of building projects I want to put on the channel. And we've just been like quietly behind the scenes in these videos talking about doing this stuff forever now, but we haven't been able to do it because we've just basically been waiting for the first of next month for everything to go back to normal. But it's here. We're going to be able to go back to normal, and I'm very excited about it. So hit the subscribe button because you're going to want to see these next month's worth of videos that we've got planned. It's going to be a good time. Turn that notification bell on, click it, ring that bell so that you know when we post a video, because we do post daily videos here, guys, and you're going to want to get a notification whenever those videos are live. So before you go, do me a couple favors before we get out of here. Tell us your favorite thing that we got today. Comment below. Was it the Legos? Was it the, I don't know.
You did the jacket?
Did I even buy Nerf guns today? I bought some Nerf guns at the first stop.
You bought first stop?
Yeah, probably the jacket. Just comment below the jacket's your favorite thing, because vintage Levi jackets are cool. Also, before we get out of here, check out our merch store, Tindo'sTrash.com. We just shipped out a bunch of orders. We had some people order some of our stickers and stuff off of there, some of our merch stickers, so they're on the way. And what else? Join our Discord. Yeah. The link for that's below. Just click on it. It'll take you over there. You can come join with us. Actually, as soon as we wrap this video, I got to go reply to a bunch of messages. Some people have been messaging me over there. You too. You got some messages about dishes. So come chat dishes with us over on the Discord. But that's it, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Come back tomorrow for another day of thrifting and other fun things. Who knows what we're going to, well, I know what we're going to get into tomorrow. But you're going to have to come back tomorrow to find out. Till then, guys, peace out.